here, Kelly Sirocco Life, with a love spell for you today. So today I thought it would be appropriate, since it is my husband and I are celebrating our 30th wedding anniversary today. So I thought it would be appropriate to share this love spell with you. And the reason that I want to share it is for that reason, because it's our anniversary, and because so many times when we get tarot readings, the person will want to attract love. And attracting love is a very complicated thing, just like, attracting love in real life is a complicated thing. But then bringing, magic into it makes it even more complicated. And many times in a tarot reading, I would be asked to help the person find out how to make this other person fall in love with them. Or I would have a person that was in love or really liked another person, but that person was in a relationship already. And so that makes it very complicated, and it's taking kind of free will away from that other person if you are doing a spell to make a person fall in love with you, or to make a person leave their partner. So what I kind of found out as we were going through the tarot reading is that the person was usually very ready for love, but was making it into a very difficult thing. And so instead of going out and looking for potential partners and having fun, it was becoming work. And they were setting their sights on something that they had not a lot of control over, making a certain person fall in love with them, or having a person leave a relationship to be with them. And while that's understandable, because we often fall in love with people that maybe have other commitments or are closed off to love and things like that, and it's very hard. It's very hard on our heart and our heart chakra, and so we become so our energy, love energy, starts to become closed off, and it starts to become maybe very overbearing. And so as you then go out and look for love, then the energy that you're putting out there is not this open-hearted, kind, loving energy. It's a very weighty energy, because you're trying so hard to make a relationship work, or you're trying to make someone else do something that they're not maybe ready to do yet. And so I found that once working through the tarot reading, once we kind of figured out maybe what's behind this looking for love, and the person took the weight out of it, and took this kind of weightiness out of it, and making every encounter a potential partner, and then started having fun again, then the love just came into their lives. And it may not have been the relationship that they thought would be the one that they wanted, but it was definitely a good relationship, and it was something that they could get started on and see how they liked a person. So this love spell is not for a specific person, or it's not for a specific relationship, or to maybe break up a relationship. This is more of an opening of your heart chakra. It's opening your heart, opening you up to not just relationships that may be long-term relationships, but different kinds of relationships, friendships, partnerships that may not last, but you will still have a really good time in that partnership, in that relationship. And if it's not the person that you're meant to be with long term, then it's still a good experience, and you still are making friends, and having a relationship, going out and doing things together. So it can be just opening your heart up to all of those things, all of those possibilities, which makes what makes love a wonderful thing. So it's not a job, it's not a chore every time you're going out or every time you meet somebody, there's this pressure of that being the one, and it may be the one, but you really want to be open to it, and you want to make sure that your energy is open to it, so that person is attracted to you as this wonderful, open, loving person, and not as the person who's maybe overburdened by love. And there is, sometimes grief attached to it. If you've been in a relationship and the relationship ended badly, or it just ended, there may be that weight there too. And this can help, kind of work through that grief and work through that process so that you are ready when the time is right again. So if you are, however you start your spells or rituals, you want to do that for yourself. You want to clear your space. You want to, burn some incense, light a candle, we're going to light a candle later on. But however you clear your space, if you want to, open a circle to do this, and, by all means do that as well. I have already opened a circle in the way that I open it. So I'm going to just show you the ingredients and the supplies and the tools and things that you'll need to do this on your own. And this can work for anybody in any situation. And so it's just, like I said, it's opening. It's opening your heart, opening yourself to unconditional love and love for yourself, and love for other people in all kinds of forms, because there's different kinds of love. And as you're open to all those kinds of love, maybe the one that you are looking for is, going to be able to see that as well. So once you have your sacred space open, your place set, the things that you're going to need are a pink candle, or you can use a white candle. White candle would work as well, or a green candle, because green is the color of the heart chakra. But I chose pink because pink is just normally associated with love, and it's also another color for the heart chakra, so you can use that. So we've got our pink candle. I've got 2 crystals here. This is a rose quartz, which is, of course, and this is in the shape of a heart, and you can find rose quartz just about anywhere, in any shape, in any form. I have big palm stones, small little tumbled stones. I also have raw rose quartz, which is great to use as well. So anything that you find with rose quartz, because rose quartz is for unconditional love and for your heart chakra. It's to attract love, and it's a very healing stone. So if you are feeling any kind of grief, or you need any kind of healing, then this is a good stone for that support. Then I'm going to add in a clear quartz, and again, this is a very easy stone to find. This is just a little quartz, like a mini quartz wand, or elongated point. It's got a point on the end. And clear quartz is also a good healer, and it's also a good amplifier. So this is going to amplify whatever we use with it. So it's going to amplify this rose quartz, and it's going to amplify the herbs and the candles that we use, and the oils and anything that you use. So clear quartz is great, and it's also just great for clarity in a spell, and it's also unblocks any energy that may be holding you back. So it's good for unblocking. Then I have 2 different types of herbs here. This is Damiana, and Damiana is very renowned for love, sensuality, beauty, and not beauty as in the kind of beauty that beautiful pictures that you see on Facebook that are unattainable. This is beauty like the beauty of the world, and the beauty that you see in the hearts of other people. So this opens you up to all of those things, to love, to being sensual, to being open with other people. And then also have rose petals. And these are just dried rose petals. You can see those here. Dried rose petals. And rose, of course, we all know the rose as very loving, a symbol of love. And rose petals is love and friendship as well. And again, seeing the beauty in the world and seeing romance in the world. And so all of these things are going to help you open up to all of these paths of beauty and love and friendship and and self-acceptance, and the candle for the fire of passion, all of these things. And then finally, I'm going to use an anointing oil for the candle, and this is geranium, and this is a good oil for love and to just complement all the things that we have here. And this is geranium, and this is a geranium essential oil, and I've got it mixed in with just some almond oil. And so this is okay to use, it's okay to use on your skin, and you can use it as is, but I'm going to use it just as an anointing oil today. And you can also, some other good scents, you could use anything that you really like. Rose, of course, you could use a rose scent, or you could use bergamot or patchouli, and any of those would be good for anointing your candle and using it for this spell. So what we're going to do, and I have this arfesdanite heart, crystal heart that I just got, and it's just gorgeous. It's got some other, I think it's got pyrite and something else in it, but it's beautiful, and I thought this would be great to hold everything in the spell. So I'm going to put that here. I'm going to put the candle in the middle, and then some of the Damiana, some of the rose petals, and then so that it looks like this. You can see with the Damiana and the rose petals, and I have my candle in the middle. And I'm just going to lay down with the rose quartz and the clear quartz on each side. So I have the rose quartz and the clear quartz. I'm just putting those side by side. And then finally, I'm going to anoint my candle. I'm going to do 3 anoints up the candle, and then rub it like this, so that I have the oil on the candle 3 times. Put it back into its little holder, and then I'm ready, and I have my spell that I'm going to say again 3 times. So I'm going to light the candle, like the pink candle that's been anointed with the geranium oil. I have my rose petal and Damiana in the crystal bowl. So here, I'm going to light the candle. And I have my crystal bowl here. Crystal heart, and then I have the rose quartz and the clear quartz both here, and then just going to say the spell. On this day, O spirits of love, bring me favor from above, open my heart to be kind and true, and bring love from me to you. On this day, O spirits of love, bring me favor from above, open my heart to be kind and true, and bring love from me to you. On this day, O spirits of love, bring me favor from above, open my heart to be kind and true, and bring love from me to you. So may it be. So I have this, and then I will let this candle burn all the way out with the rose petals and the Damiana around it. And then keep the rose quartz and the clear quartz beside the heart, and I'll set it somewhere. I'll let the candle burn out, and then I'll put it somewhere with this little the candle holder and the rose quartz and the clear quartz in, all together. And then I'll put it somewhere that I want to keep love alive. So I could maybe put it in my bedroom. I could keep it in my workspace to remind me of the love that I want to bring into my life. Wherever you feel like that it's a good place to keep this little mini altar, and you can keep it up as long as you like. And then as long as you feel like that you want to keep it up, and you can have the candle holder there. You can burn candles for 3 days or 7 days, or you can burn a candle once a week to kind of renew that energy. And then when you feel like that it's done its job, then you can put the crystal somewhere else. You can use the whatever you have your the herbs on and your candle on, you can use that for something else, and you can make an offering of the herbs. I like to take mine outside and offer mine to the back to nature, and so I will do that when I feel like that it's all finished. But right now I'm just going to wait and let the candle burn down, and this is one of the small candles, and so it doesn't take very long to burn out, and I can just keep it here on my altar and have it there. And then after you're done, right now, and the candle burns out, you can close your circle, close out your ritual or your ceremony or spell, however you are used to doing it, and will be done. You can also, if you are a tarot reader, you can also add tarot cards to this. You can also add a tarot card to the altar, and you could use the Lovers, you could use the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups. Those would be really good cards to use. So if you're a tarot reader and you have those, you can use those in the altar. If you have oracle cards that you think have to do with love or friendship or beauty or something like that along those lines, you can also use those, one of those cards, and put it with your altar. So any of those would be good things to add. And again, you can substitute in things that have meaning to you and mean love to you. But these are good ones. I think the rose quartz and their clear quartz, the rose petals, the Damiana, any of those I think are pretty easy to find, pretty easy to use, and things that you can will really bring in this spirit of love to you. So if you enjoyed this video, then I will leave a link to my website where you can get a tarot reading if you're having a block about emotional relationships and you want to maybe explore that. I do tarot readings, and also do tarot coaching, where we can look at something long term. Maybe you have an intention that you want to bring more love into your life, or maybe you want to work on a relationship that you feel like that has it's not going as well as you want. So you might want to that might be something that you want to work on, and then you can use this spell for if you have a relationship, a friendship, partnership, something that is not going as well as you would like, and you'd want to work on that. So I'll leave the link below, and you can check out my website and sign up there for a tarot reading. And I also have a link that if you just want to find out more about tarot coaching, you can do that. That's on my website. You can find that there and sign out just for a free call that you can find out more, and we can talk about your intention and see if it's good for tarot coaching. So I appreciate this, and I hope that you have a very special day, and that this love spell is something that will help you with your relationship, any relationship that you're having, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks.